Once upon a time, in a lush forest, filled with vibrant trees and abundant wildlife, there lived a pair of parrots named Mia and Charlie. They were devoted parents who tirelessly flew from tree to tree, searching for delicious fruits and nutritious seeds to feed their hungry chicks. One sunny morning, while Mia and Charlie were soaring through the sky in search of food, they were suddenly ensnared in a net set up by a group of hunters. The hunters had been tracking the parrots, eager to capture them and sell them to interested buyers. As Mia and Charlie fluttered their wings frantically, their colorful feathers glistening in the sunlight, they were trapped and unable to escape. The hunters rejoiced at their successful capture and wasted no time in selling the parrots to a local bird enthusiast named Mr. Peterson. Excited to add these magnificent creatures to his collection, Mr. Peterson carefully placed Mia and Charlie in a beautiful cage and took them to his home. However, inside the cage, Mia and Charlie were heartbroken. Their thoughts were consumed by their precious chicks back in the nest, waiting eagerly for their parents' return. Mia, with tears welling up in her eyes, whispered to Charlie, "How will our little ones survive without us? Who will provide them with food and care?" Days turned into weeks, and Mia and Charlie remained in the cage, their spirits dampened by their separation from their beloved offspring. They longed to be free, to fulfill their responsibilities as parents. One evening, as the family of Mr. Peterson gathered in the living room to watch a movie, the movie portrayed a scene where a prisoner was being taken away. The son of Mr. Peterson's turned to his father with curiosity. "Father," the boy asked, "why do people get sent to prison?" His father paused for a moment, contemplating how to explain the concept to his son. "Well, son," he began, "when people do something that is against the law and have been proven guilty, they are sent to prison as punishment for their actions. It's a consequence of their sins." The boy's eyes widened with realization. "So, does that mean these parrots are here because they did something wrong too?" His father looked at the cage, filled with a mixture of compassion and understanding, unable to find the right words to explain the situation to his son.
He silently walked over to the cage and carefully opened its door. As soon as the door was ajar, Mia and Charlie sensed their newfound freedom. With a burst of joyous energy, they soared out of the cage. In that moment, the father understood the depth of Mia and Charlie's longing for their children. He realized that their capture was not a result of wrongdoing, but rather an unfortunate circumstance that had torn them apart from their family.
Filled with a sense of empathy and kindness, the father smiled at Mia and Charlie, knowing that they deserved to be reunited with their little ones. And as Mia and Charlie disappeared into the twilight sky,
their journey to find their nest and embrace their chicks began, fueled by a newfound hope and the love that bound their family together. The moral of the story is that empathy and understanding can lead to acts of kindness and compassion. It teaches us to look beyond the surface and consider the circumstances and feelings of others.